Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Nelson. It's no HOSS today, no fancy tools, no working on the crazy swap, this and that. It's just me talking to you, hanging out. So I've been thinking I can't really feasibly do 3 videos a week on just working on the car. I do other stuff too that I think is interesting, and I think it would be cool to incorporate that along with working on the car. Normal day, everyday stuff, every regular Joe stuff. I go fishing. I like to do that, so I'll share a little bit of that with you. Working on the daily, things like that. I mean, let's face it, we all have other obligations outside of our hobbies. So I like to focus a little bit more on that. But I am going to still make 3 videos a week. It's just not going to always be about the car. Just wanted to give you a heads up on that. I'm working on the truck today. I've got a parasitic draw that I mentioned before. I ran a meter in there to see what my draw was, and it was like 2.5 amps. So I got on the phone with a buddy of mine, because that's what you do. You call your friends or whatnot. And my buddy was like, well, start pulling fuses. So I started, pulling fuses just like, everybody else would do. And I pulled one fuse out, and I think it was for... what the heck was it for? The radio amp. Yeah, that's what it was for, the radio amp. So I pulled that fuse, and it dropped from 2.5 to 1.5 amp parasitic draw. Now you can have around 0.5 amp. That's like acceptable. But honestly, like 1.5 still ain't great either. So right now I'm going to troubleshoot some things. That some people say that if you have a dash pad, which is very common to have on these trucks, if your dash disappears, which is one of those things, they just crack up and break. They say the glove box won't close because it'll catch on the outside edge of the dash pad. So I checked that out, seemed to be closing fine. These Sierras, like 07, 08, 09, 10, they have a heated windshield washer pump, and those are known to burn these trucks to the ground. It's bad. They catch fire. It's a very, very bad hazard, and there's no recall on it. There's a couple TSBs, but big companies are going to protect their what. So I'm going to pull the big fusible link for that. It's like 60 amp big block fuse in the panel, which I'll show you. Keep messing with it and tinkering with it. I'm just going to try that, see if that works. I'm going to plug the battery up, check tomorrow. I'll run the truck I'll leave it sitting for like a day, and the thing will be at like 1.2 volts. It just kills battery completely. So 66 is this one. I already popped the little cap off of it. It's sitting over there and almost launched it to Narnia in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out and see if that makes a difference. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this new format. It's kind of like vlog thing or whatever. Like I said, it's no fancy microphone, nothing like that. It's just me and you guys hanging out, working on stuff, doing normal everyday life things, mixing in the cool stuff too. I hope you're enjoying it. Thank you for sticking through it. I appreciate it. I'm much happier making videos about the car and other stuff instead of worrying about bringing you like, it has to be the absolutely best video and the best content, and I have to da-da-da. I just want to be me. I just want to hang out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm naturally a funny dude, so you're gonna laugh and pee a little bit. It's just what's gonna happen. All right, let me see if I can get this out of here. I got the positive disconnect. I got the positive disconnected from the tab. See, little things like that, like me talking normal and stuff, and I would edit stuff like that out because I'm like, I don't think everybody thinks that I'm funny, but whatever. But anyway, yeah, you see, I'm trying to do stuff one-handed. It's like fail. Yeah, that's just what it's like when you don't set your phone on a tripod or your camera or whatever, and you're just doing stuff like normal, like everybody else would do. So just yank that thing out if it breaks so well. Now, I don't know if this 60 ampere controls the windshield wiper motor and the heater, but yeah, I'm not gonna run that risk. I'll figure it out. I want to make sure this kills that parasitic draw. I'm just gonna leave this plugged in overnight, give it a shot, see what happens. Because honestly, I don't feel like pulling that tester out and doing this, I don't know. I'm just gonna do this for now and try it, because this thing has been working my brain to death. Like I've pulled fuses and sat, and I put the thing in, and like I said before, it's just, I know that this heater thing is not a good thing. It's not ideal, and I don't want to lose the truck. It's a cool truck, good looking truck, 6.2 all aluminum. Yeah, it's all wheel drive, but whatever. It's a cool cruising truck / hauler / everything for me. So let's see if this works. All right, I got my positive hooked up. I got the shortest little stubby wrench thing in the world. I'll give myself a shocking experience. And if you're ever looking for like these T-bolts things or whatever, go on Amazon. I got like 2 for $7. There's like 14 for $10. These always break off because we're gung-ho with the brrr or the duggas. So just Amazon it. It's cheap. Put them in the glove box. Keep them when you need them. Almost like GM knew you were gonna be working on stuff. They left you really cool little tool holders and whatnot. Now, Chrysler, on the other hand, Dodge, they leave cup holders here and here, like little indentions for beers and stuff. I had some on my Challenger that I had for a little bit. I don't know if I showed you guys that car or not, but they know you daggum sure gonna be sitting in that thing working on it for a while. All right, let's see here. I got door handles for this truck. I need to replace them. Excuse the mess. I've been troubleshooting a la Chico style, trying to figure it out. Oh yeah, I need a new radio too, because that thing is so nice. Cold start, right? You heard? Cold start. Oh, wait, what that thing? Ooh, wait. Yeah, I'd rather be drifting. White smoke on startup. It's cold. It's been sitting for a week anyway. I don't know. It's like 41 degrees out right now, and I'm in a t-shirt. Well, there you go. That's what that sounds like. Exhaust leak because one of the studs is busted off or whatever. Let me reset this. Park assist off. Hood open. Lots of miles, but she happy though. So these cars, they have like, oh, you see, they're PWM, so they charge like way high. And I have a little squeak coming up front. Pretty sure that's my alternator squeaking like that. So I'm gonna get a new one of those. You see how the belt's jumping anyway? I need a new belt too. But I mean, this thing runs cherry. But who knows? I mean, maybe the alternator has a short. The diode, you know, one of the diodes in the voltage regulator has a short to ground and it's killing it overnight. But I unhooked this alternator and checked for parasitic draw. And it was still 2.5 amps with the alternator unplugged. Besides the bearings, I don't see how this would be killing it if it was unplugged from there. You know, I unplugged the sensing wire right there and I unplugged the charge harness. So there was nothing connected to it, so I know that's not that. Let me see my wipers work because we took out that 66. Let's see. I just don't have the heater for the washers no more, which I don't use here. I mean, it freezes twice a year, so for one day. So maybe the glove box was it over there. I don't know. We'll know tomorrow. I know that thing is shut well, and I know that's hooked up right. So just the 60 amp fuse is out for the windshield washer heater. And maybe it's the windshield washer squirter too. I don't know if they worked on this truck or not. Oh, I hear there's just no fluid in it. Anyway, we know that the windshield washer motor works. We know that the pump works. We know that the heat is disabled for it, which was a hazard to begin with, electrical hazard. And the fuse is out of it. So maybe that was it. We'll know tomorrow because we know the glove box is shut too. So I'm gonna leave it plugged in and see what happens. And I don't smell no smoke or nothing. Well, I do a little bit. I don't know if it's a combination of my valve covers leaking, weird electrical smell. I don't visibly see any indications of smoke or anything like that. Both my terminals are spot on. This is nothing. This is not even connected to anything. It's just dead. There's no power going from that to that. There's no fuse in that. There's nothing going back. The only thing that comes from here from the positive is positive to the mega fuse. It's literally what's called. It's a 175 amp fuse. Full link right there. It goes over that way and it goes that way. So it goes to the main Tippum power board thing with the relays and it goes to the alternator. That's the only two places it goes. You can see where I was talking about the glove box, where it hits the dash pad or thing or whatever, the dash like joint for this cover. So that was an issue before, but no light comes on, so I'm guessing I'm good with that, you know, with that or whatever. I do have a crack in this here. I didn't see that before. Huh, I wonder how that happened. That's how it be sometimes. Some things break, you don't know what happened. I don't drive it enough to pay attention, but I mean, it idles nice. It's messy here. Everybody's car is messy. I mean, it could be this battery that got down to 1.2 volts and I put it on the repair in that one video, remember? And maybe it's sulfided. I don't know. Like, it's supposed to desulfide the battery, but it's from that Harbor Freight place, so it's gonna say to do something. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, you know? Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe, you know what, you know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna just leave it like this and see if it has power tomorrow. We're supposed to have a really big storm, so I wanna make sure at least the truck runs sometime. Put this lid back on here. Like lock it in place or something. There, boom, fixed. Got our tools, terminals are tight. Put these in the old toolbox. But I'm hearing a new noise now, listen. You hear that? That's coming from the alternator. There might be a bad alternator. Even though it's, I mean, I don't know, it's not supposed to sound like a kitchen timer going off all the time. Weird. I'm still gonna leave it hooked up. So that'll be the test. Because my problem is it's killing it overnight. So I'm gonna leave it plugged in overnight and see what happens. There was a time where I was driving around with a Chick-fil-A cup and a cop pulled out in front of me to pull somebody over, and I put the Chick-fil-A cup back down and I spiked it on this end here and it busted and liquid went everywhere. I think my seat got wet, that seat got wet. So the DSM is the door module and electric seat heat and all that stuff, 25. So I'm gonna pull 25, which is right here. Let's see if I can get to it. Oops, just hit the wifey's car. She's not gonna know about it. Just don't say nothing. My bad. Let's see if I can get to it. Let me move this stuff out of the way. 25 is that red one right there at the bottom, 10 amp. Can I get to it? Dark. Cannot see. Blind. Ta-da! Movie magic. So that DSM 25 fuse is pulled out. So I'm gonna set that right there so I remember it's out. Leave this off. Get this, where'd the cover go? I wanna put this super important cover piece away just for the moment until I figure what's going on with this thing. I don't wanna keep pulling it off, trying to smell for electrical problems. Let's see if that fuse really does control the power locks key fob. It does. Nothing. I got nada. I'll even do the under the chin trick. See if that works. Nope, I'm standing right next to it. So I know that that doesn't work. Now let's see if the power locks work. Hit the button. Yeah, so it's only the fob that it controls. The control. Yeah, so that it does control the heat and seat movement, electrical motors for that. So this is done. My troubleshooting is complete for now. I don't know if I've shown this thing a lot, but I mean, I keep a car for a little bit, now flipping to something else over and over and over again. So that's what I've been doing, is get something, clean it up, flip it. Everybody plays flip game every now and then. But this is cool, man. I'm all right with it. Don't worry about that little technical troubleshooting equipment. I hit a deer with it, so I messed up the front. But it's a good riding truck. I enjoy it. It's not perfect. Got little paint problems up there I can fix. It's got a sunroof. I mean, it's a Denali. Pimpin'. 6.2, all aluminum, all-wheel drive. Got 35s on it, so she got a little rub to it. I don't like how it sits up a little bit in the front. I thought I caught a whiff of that stuff again. That weird burning smell. I don't know. Let me smell. Nah, I'm just paranoid. You know, you be checking stuff and you're like, oh, is this working? Is this not? Did I check this right? I'm just smelling it too much. So I just need to leave it be. It hasn't burned down yet, so it'll be fine. When I did hit that deer though, I pulled out the fuse for the fog lamps because I knew that that was a problem. So that, gone, out of here. Have a rolling lock cover. I like the taillights, those are cool. And I know the towing is fine. I mean, this thing will tow whatever I needed to tow. Good looking truck. And I just checked the news. We have like a horrible, like winter storm thing coming from the west, from like Texas. I got a notification from Mike's weather page. I watch him a lot. He's really good as far as like weather stuff's concerned. He breaks it down for a normal Joe like me to understand it. He was saying that it's like 70-mile-an-hour gusts, 50-mile-an-hour sustained. So I picked up all the loose stuff that was laying around for the most part and put it in the shop and check the truck out, see if I can have a bug out vehicle or whatever. I don't think I'll have to leave, but that's pretty much the long and short of it. Like I said, I'm just a regular dude making some videos, and hopefully, you know, you guys are enjoying it. I'm seeing it. You guys are tuning in. I appreciate it a lot, but like I said, I need this for me and for my quality of life. I can't stress about bringing the utmost perfect thing and always having to figure out something to do with the car when I have all this other stuff that's totally relatable that you guys, we can all share and enjoy. I don't mind it. I don't mind bringing you along. We go fishing, we go do stuff, you know what I mean? Maybe a couple of live streams from a pier or something, hanging out. I want to chill. I just want to be chilling. I want to be me. That's it. No fancy like super edits or nothing. Like just me and you hanging out, watching some TV, fishing. Well, I mean, we're not going to watch TV and sit there. It's not the same Netflix and chill, you know what I mean? Yeah, that dance card is full, so you're out of luck. It's just me and you guys chilling. We'll do stuff like normal, you know? And then I go somewhere, we go to an event or something, we hanging out. You see me? Let's go get a burger or something at the concession stand of the track. Let's go chill. So I hope you enjoyed it. That being said, I'll see you next time. Car video goes in here. Yeah.